Hey guys, so today we are going to be chatting a little bit about how to stay positive during the pandemic. So we are going to be chatting a little bit about sport-focused topics as well as just how to stay positive in general. So we're going to hop right into this today and let's keep going. So the first thing here is about staying active. We definitely need to consider the circumstances and the cards that we've kind of been dealt with during this time. And obviously it's not ideal for anyone, but we kind of just need to use the time for things that you never had time for before. So making sure that we can do what we can and work on the skills that we never had time to work on before. So this includes individual work, balance, agility, foot speed, anything like that. So kind of just pushing yourself out of your comfort zone on that aspect and really putting that time in and getting something done and getting better and improving yourself for the levels that you never really had time to work on before while you're busy with all your other activities and in-person school and whatnot. So this is the time for you to try new things and to better yourself and just to kind of stay active and stay busy. Next little thing here is about mindset. Something that's obviously tough during this time and trying to stay positive is kind of looking back at your mindset and how you have to shift your mindset and your attention and your focus and just kind of worrying about what you're in control in and what matters to you in your life. Looking for the good in every situation and understanding that it's not necessarily a bad day, it's just a bad moment and how to move on from that and kind of recover from that bad moment and move forward. So just do what you can with what you have and encourage you to have a positive outlook on life, and as tough as it may be during while you're locked in your house and kind of getting bored a little bit, just to attempt to have more of a positive outlook on life and look at things from a different perspective. But your first step towards being a positive is definitely involving your mind and the mental side of things. So never forget about stuff like that and to emphasize that a little bit. Kind of goes hand in hand with the mental side of things, but just worrying about what we can control and what we can't control. So if we look at this little picture here, the things that we can control is your attitude, how you follow the rules, your social distancing, your kindness, and your time on social media. But the things that we don't have so much control over is how other people are following the rules, the actions that they're doing, how they're motivated during this time and whatnot. So we need to ensure that we kind of have a little bit of tunnel vision on sometimes and just kind of worrying about what we need to worry about and what helps us in our lives, and not surrounding ourselves with all of this other crazy stuff that's happening around the world and worrying about what other people are doing. So just kind of learn to find the good in things, spend your time off of social media. It's going to get toxic over time, so you want to kind of give yourself a break from that on a sense, and getting outside and helping better yourselves and the ones you love around you. Just kind of take this time to learn about yourself, challenge yourself to grow as a person, and to just control what you need to control and what matters to you in that sense. So kind of understand that level a little bit more. But obviously, with that being said, it's not as easy as it may seem, so it's okay to feel not okay at some points, right? This is a crazy time that we're living through right now, so just understand that it's okay to have that tough day once in a while and just to give yourself some slack, that you may just need to relax and vent out a little bit. So as easy it is for me to say, try to do this and cope with this and use this strategy, but it's not always going to be that way, and sometimes you just need to relax and have a sad day once in a while too, and that's going to happen with living in such a hectic time in our lives right now too. So kind of just understand that you're not the only person feeling like this, and it's completely normal to just feel overwhelmed. But yeah, next little thing, this is something that absolutely helps me during the times like this, is staying busy. I find that I've picked up on a little bit more hobbies and helping my mom in the garden and whatnot. So just push yourself to learn something new and to get yourself out of your comfort zone a little bit more. But obviously, setting personal goals for yourself to even work on weekly or monthly is something that'll be beneficial to you and your outlook on life and your positive thinking and stuff like that. So helping your family out around the house, journaling, writing down your thoughts, working on yourself, and just trying something new, really. So stay busy. next little thing here is about motivation and understanding that there's two main types of motivation. There's both internal and external motivation, but what goes hand in hand with internal is intrinsic motivation. So this is actually the internal satisfaction that comes from working hard and completing something. So this is more doing something because you want to do it. You have that fire that's ignited inside of you, and you want to play soccer because you have fun doing it and you like to see yourself succeed and get better after practice and practice. So this is something that it's more personal and focused because you want to get it done type of deal. On the other hand, there is extrinsic motivation. So this is more on the external level. So this is this outside force that provides you with some type of reward. So this is actually going to be that physical, tangible item that you're working towards. So whether this means achieving that A+ in your class, or working hard to get that trophy at the end of the tournament, or whatever that means, even if that may involve working hard at your job to get a paycheck at the end of the week, right? So something more physical that you're actually just having that object itself. So just with motivation, understanding what drives you, and there's different types of motivation for different activities that you do. So just kind of pinpointing what's that spark inside of you and what drives you exactly. So the 3 little points that I have and the tips to help you stay positive is, the first one is obviously something that I try to do every single day, and I feel like this has a big influence on my outlook on life and staying positive, is starting every day off on a positive note. I try to have the best mornings ever, doing whatever I need to do, whatever that means for me, and it may be different for you guys, but doing yoga, whatever, having coffee, having a good breakfast, right? Could be as simple as that. So starting your day off and get that ball rolling for you to kind of have the best day possible and kind of just keep rolling throughout your day. The second thing is to understand what you have control over and what you don't have control over. Just focusing on the good and focusing on your attention to certain things and how you have your control over those different aspects of your life, right? Third and last thing here is focusing on the good. Like I mentioned before, it's not necessarily the worst day or just a bad day. It's just a bad moment that happens in your day. So learn how to move forward from that and to kind of cope and keep pushing throughout your day to make it even better. So just to understand how you got to that point and what comes from that, right? So that was my little spiel for today, and I hope that you're able to find something positive out of this that you guys may be able to pick up on. So thank you for your attention and have a good rest of your day.